Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and their opponents.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. This is the first Raw after the Over the Limit pay-per-view. Hope you enjoyed the pay-per-view. There were some good matches on there. Miz vs Gabriel was my personal favourite. Some interesting news. We do have a new WWE champion, as you saw from the promo at the beginning of the show. Former champion CM Punk comes down, starts moaning, saying that he's fed up of biased GMs, crappy fans. He's got someone stalking him rather. Kane was lucky. In a normal one-on-one match with pinfalls and submissions, he reckons he can beat Kane, so he's activating his rematch clause at capital punishment. He wants his championship back. And of course Triple H come down and try and spoil the party. Said fine, alright then, but you got Ryback tonight in the main event. So that is the main event for this Raw. Ryback versus CM Punk. And as you can see, the first match on the card is Beer Money versus Primo and Epico. Two really cool tag teams I'm going to be using quite a lot going forward, in particular Beer Money. I just like Beer Money, they're cool. They're TNA originals in TNA as Beer Money. I thought they were awesome, and they built them up really well, and then eventually done the split and turned Bobby Roode heel, gave them the championship. And I just kind of wish, you know, they were both in WWE, man. I think Beer Money, or even either of them as separate singles guys, I think they could do a lot of damage in a WWE. And Bobby Roode's TNA contract is apparently up for grabs. You know, it runs out reasonably soon, and apparently, you know, they're fighting to keep him. You know, and if I'm Vince McMahon or Triple H or Stephanie McMahon, you know, I'll be thinking, yeah, alright, hang on, let's sign Bobby Roode. Because I think Bobby Roode's one of the best dudes in the business right now, other than people like CM Punk and even Austin Aries to an extent. You know, some of the best people in the business, performers, best mic talkers. So I think if Bobby Roode or even James Storm made their way to WWE, like I said, they can do some pretty cool damage. But on this universe mode, they are competing as Beer Money, and they're going to try and take out Primo and Epico. You never know, they could be in line for a tag team title shot. And as you can see, Bobby Roode going for the old fisherman suplex, and I think it was Epico that kicked out. I always get Primo and Epico mixed up. I think Epico's the one in the ring getting pinned now. Obviously just about kicked out there, and James Storm gets tagged in and he legs it down, goes for the old backstabber. Yeah, no, it must be Epico in the ring. They just look far too alike. It's crazy. And the P and E on their trunks or tights or leggings, it's quite hard to make out. But as you can see, James Storm dragging him into the middle of the ring, signaling for his finisher. And here he goes, man. He's going to go for the old super kick. The cowboy super kick. Is he going to get the pin in there as well? 1, 2 and 3. Yep. Beer money. Pick up a win, man. Pretty good stuff. Hopefully they can keep it going and build up a decent bit of form. Try and capture the tag team titles. Now we'll see what's next.
Él es un dios que camina entre los hombres. Alberto Del Rio.
Approaching the ring, from Charlotte, Carolina, weighing 235 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Next up, Alberto Del Rio's Road to Destiny. Next stop, one of the tag team champions, R-Truth. Obviously R-Truth himself, he ain't doing too shabby. He helped retain his tag team titles against Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler. As you can see, Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger, they had a bit of an argument backstage and they've set themselves up for a match later on. So here goes Alberto Del Rio, looking to weaken R-Truth's arm and go for his old cross arm breaker. But it's been a pretty good road to destiny for Alberto Del Rio. Pardon the corny line, road to destiny, but that's Alberto Del Rio's, or was his catchphrase, and now it's my destiny to become the world champion. So I thought, we'll call it the road to destiny and see how it goes. Now he's faced some half decent opposition. I mean, there's been people like Zack Ryder, I think he beat Brodus Clay as well, R-Truth, and they had a little bit of a mini feud for a couple of weeks with Biggie Langston. So R-Truth here, it's a bit of a step up, but it's going to start getting harder for him. On the next episode of Raw, there's a bit of a no, I won't say now, but yeah, his road to destiny is going to have some little bumpy roads, bumpy bumps on his road to destiny. Fucking hell, what's wrong with my commentary today? Jesus. Anyway, Del Rio trying to roll up and go for the cheeky pin. He's getting a little bit desperate, but as you can see, R-Truth keeps getting the rope break in there. That's the second time there, so he's going to go for it again. This time with a little bit of a schoolboy package. There you go, 1 and 2. R-Truth kicks out, but he's putting out all the desperate stops, man. There you go, there's another little roll-up pin. 1 rope break. So I mean, he's not having the best of times out there in a minute, but he's going for the cross-arm breaker now. Is R-Truth going to tap? That breaking point submission bar's filling up quite nicely. Is it going to get there? Well, we all know it's going to get there. It's his road to destiny. And there you go, R-Truth taps out. Alberto Del Rio wins again. It says on the screen now 5 matches in a row. I can't remember if it's 5 or 6. Never mind, but either way, you get the picture. He's on a decent run. Seems to be doing quite well. Now let's see what's coming up next. happened in that segment. First off, Trish Stratus come down. Right, good old Trish Stratus. And she revealed the fact that she's come back as a manager, and she signed Dean Ambrose, Cassius Ohno, and Antonio Cesaro. So that's a cool new faction with a manager. Gonna have some interesting shit happening based around that. And then of course you had Kane saying, CM Punk's full of excuses. Either way, I'm WWE champion. The mystery superstar says he's coming for the championship and he doesn't care who holds it. Well, he should do, because I'm a fucking monster. If he wants it, he's got to try and kill me to take it, because I ain't giving it up. I will not quit. I will always be your WWE champion. So that sets up a feud between either Kane and the mystery superstar or CM Punk and the mystery superstar. Trying to cover all angles with that. So yeah, a couple of good little segments there. I'm interested in seeing Dean Ambrose on the roster with Ohno and Cesaro. That could all be pretty cool. But on your screens now, obviously you're seeing Jack Swagger versus Dolph Ziggler. They had a bit of an altercation backstage earlier. Jack Swagger turned around and said, fucking hell, were you on drugs last night? You were shit. Because obviously Dolph Ziggler spent 90% of the time in the ring and still lost the match. Jack Swagger only got tagged in once, and even that was only for a couple of minutes, and he's basically blaming Dolph Ziggler for the loss, and Dolph was like, well, you know what, fuck you then. Let's call it a day. But let's have one last match against each other. So, this is the finale of the Jack Swagger Dolph Ziggler situation. Great, my Skype's going off. I'll answer that in a minute. But yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, it's quite good to finally get rid of the tag team of Swagger and Ziggler. Zig-Swag. Yeah, because I don't think they really were that great of a tag team. I mean, when Vicky Guerrero was managing the pair of them, it worked. I was quite happy with that, because I fucking rate Dolph Ziggler, and I think Jack Swagger's awesome as well. Fair play, he's got a lisp. Not a lot of mic skills, but he's an amazing wrestler. He's a bulky version of Kurt Angle. That's basically what they tried to do with Jack Swagger originally. Look at the singlet, the American ankle lock. You know, they tried to turn him into another Jack Swagger, because of course he's got a bit of a amateur wrestling background, much like Kurt Angle. They tried to turn him into another Kurt Angle. It didn't work. He was world heavyweight champion for like a week or two, however long it was. It wasn't that long at all. And then Jack Swagger's career went down the pan a bit, but now I'm happy he's got Zeb Coulter. As you can see, Jack Swagger putting Dolph Ziggler through the fucking table. How lethal was that? Jack Swagger's had enough, man. Look at the referee's count. They're going to get counted out. There you go. Ends as a draw. Drew McIntyre, fresh off his title retain against Heath Slater at Over the Limit. And as you can see, he's fed up with the fact that he's having to face jokers. I mean, Heath Slater can consider being a joker. Santino Morella's definitely a joker. And he's just saying, look, I shouldn't have to waste my time on people like this. This is fucking ridiculous. So he's going to go out and try to dominate Santino Morella. And why shouldn't he? He's a fucking joker. Drew McIntyre is apparently the chosen one, United States champion. Says he's going to be the greatest United States champion of all time, and he's looking to prove it. So he's going to try and put on a show. I said in the pay-per-view match with Heath and Drew, you know, I really do rate the United States Championship, and I do want to try and make it a bit better. And I think to start off with, Drew McIntyre's a decent person to do it, because I think Drew McIntyre's got a lot of potential. He's just a little bit unlucky being tied into this three-man band bullshit, because when he first debuted as the Chosen One, handpicked by Vince McMahon, he would come down, beat the shit out of people. He was Intercontinental Champion, he was cool, and then he flopped. I'm glad he's on TV occasionally, but not as part of three-man band. So in this universe mode, I'm going to book him like I think he should be booked. As you can see, he's going to go for the cover. 1, 2 and 3 against Santino. Easy domination. As you can see, he's just taunting in the ring. Easy stuff, straightforward victory. And Santino's there just to lose matches. I'm not going to give Santino winning matches, you know, we'll just use him and we need someone else to win. Let's see what's next.
Wait a second. What's going on here? What a sneaky attack.
Oh, quite a lot happened there, didn't it? Rey Mysterio come to save Santino Marella's arse. And that's obviously going to kickstart a championship feud between Rey Mysterio and Drew McIntyre. I think that's quite a cool way of starting off the feud. We've actually started off and rounded off quite a few feuds in this episode. It's been quite cool. And obviously, after that, we saw Kane just laid out backstage. And Michael Cole hinted at the fact that that could have been the mystery superstar, you know, because Kane did say in his earlier promo, I don't care who's champion, I'm a monster, bring it. Sorry, I am champion, I'm a monster, I don't care who you are, bring it. And obviously the mystery superstar was lurking around, or so we think. And then for some reason Mark Henry attacked CM Punk on his way to the ring. That was the cutscene that the universe mode automatically put in. I have no idea what Mark Henry was doing. He's not involved with CM Punk in any way, but he could be involved with Ryback on SmackDown. We're not too sure yet, but I'm not too sure either why the computer decided to put that cutscene in the game. He's not hooked up with a rivalry with any of these two people as far as the computer's concerned. But yeah, CM Punk versus Ryback. Triple H booked this as the main event. In a way, is a bit of a punishment to CM Punk to shut him up, because, you know, CM Punk's in the ring talking about biased GMs, and Triple H is like, right, okay, time for me to be a cunt now. Biased GMs, eh? Well, how about you go head to head against a pissed off Ryback, because obviously Ryback lost the World Heavyweight Championship last man standing match against Sheamus, so he's got something to prove, man. He wants to try and get back into that World Heavyweight Championship picture, and he must think beating CM Punk, the number one contender for the WWE Championship, will put him in good stead for that. Will it? Won't it? It's down to Triple H at the end of the day, because there's no GMs at the minute. It's all Triple H running both shows at the minute, but he is interviewing for GMs for Raw and SmackDown, so pretty soon we're going to have some new GMs, but for the time being Triple H is running the show. And as you can see, Ryback is doing a pretty decent job against CM Punk. Going for the old camel clutch on that one, but he's setting CM Punk up for his signature move here. Oh bloody hell, I don't know what he calls that move either, but I think it's a bit weak. Doesn't look too great. CM Punk reverses that though. What's he going to do? He's going to set him up for the GTS. Here we go, go to sleep, go to sleep. Is he going to get it in? Bang. GTS. And he's going to go for the cover as well. One. Oh, Ryback kicks out old one man. What a fucking tank. What a reversal from Ryback. Sets him up for shell shock. That's quite a cool sequence of moves, man. Signature, finisher, reversal, finisher. Bang! Shell shock. Which is basically like a Samoan drop with a couple of walking bits in between. But as you can see, CM Punk kicks out from the shell shock as well. And he's looking to pile on the offense as he picks up Ryback. And he goes with a couple of jiu-jitsu style kicks, followed by one of his drop kicks. This is his comeback sequence, which I think is cool. It's a good addition to the game. And then Ryback seals it off with one of those fucking massive meat hook clotheslines. CM Punk is down through a fucking awesome clothesline. 1, 2 and 3. Ryback beats the WWE Championship's #1 contender. What a win for Ryback to close the show. And that will do for this episode, guys. If you did enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button for us. I think there were some cool segments, and now we're starting to already build for the Capital Punishment pay-per-view card. So, yeah, like I say, if you did enjoy, hit the thumbs up button. Any comments or suggestions or feedback, feel free to whack it in the old comment section down below, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Laters.